Dun, dun, dun. Oh, bugger. I'm trying to find if I can put this on my screen, and I can't. Oh, arses. Right, I'm going to be a bit knackered because I can't work out, because I didn't schedule this live. I don't know how to stick it on my screen. Bumholes. Hi, Wiki. Oh, I've got it. It's all right. I've got it. Yes. Hello, Wiki-woo. It's still colder than a witch's tit, so I'm leaving that one up on my screen. How are you this fine evening? Oh, Brian, hello. How are you? No, it's not quiz night, Sheila. Right, you're a cheeky bugger, you are, Brian. The whole, when I said I wanted that song as my flipping, my funeral one, and he's put what date? You're a funny bugger. You really are. Sheila's put, hello, Brian, my favourite bastard. Yeah, we wanted to know. You see, it was Brian, the bastard, shown as carer. What's happened? Why is it not that anymore? I think Shona needs a mention. Oh, because it's, oh, Brian, hi, love. I need to make an announcement. We've got 4 people in. I don't know who the other one is. I'm wondering where my little Frida is. I forgot. Oh, has he died? Has he, Brian? Oh, is there not going to be another incarnation? Maybe Brian the Knob? Or no, Brian the Bastard was the best. That was the best. I need to make a little announcement about Le Quiz Night. It has to be on Saturday, not tomorrow. So I'm really sorry if that's going to mess anybody up. But I forgot, I shouldn't have. I forgot my friend Jeanette. Jeanette, oh God, Jeanette's a mum's name. My friend Shazza, it's her mum's funeral tomorrow. She died 3 weeks ago. I couldn't believe how long it's taken them to be able to get her cremated, the waiting list. Anyway, so she's getting cremated tomorrow afternoon, and it's a Scottish funeral. And as Brian will know, every Scottish funeral turns into a massive piss up. I think they've already got a Ceilidh band coming along, so I don't even know what time it's going to end. So, and I'd probably be arsehole anyway. So rather than me trying to rush back, we're going to do the quiz on Saturday instead. Yeah, it's, well, to be honest, Sheila, it's, do you know, my friends whose farmer looked after, and Jeanette had just gone into the hospice. No, it's down here, Brian. It's down here. Her mum had gone into the hospice. They didn't think she was going to last days. She lasted 2 months in there, and she came home. They got home on the Tuesday night. I was walking the dog. I went down and I saw her. She was banging on the window at me. I was like, Aya, I'll come and, because I was going to visit with her the next day. So I got some puzzle books because she likes puzzle books. I got her a couple of novels to read, and some chocolates and some flowers. And I was going to go and visit with her on the Wednesday. And her husband kept, well, I got a knock on the door. It was about 10:30. She died. She died at home. She came down the stairs and she died. I think she wanted to die at home. So, because she looked perky, she was hammering on the window at me and everything. I was like, yeah, I'll come and visit with you tomorrow. So, yeah, very, very sad. I mean, they were married for 60 years and he is lost. Daughter Sharon, my mate, she phoned, what's the picture? Shield Wall. It's Lagatha. Basically, Shield Wall. My Viking DNA coming out. And just in case anyone's unsure, I am 71% Norwegian, as confirmed by 23andMe. So I feel like I'm justified in putting up a Viking picture. Wicken, do you know what? It's terribly sad, but she got to come home. I think Billy got used to her not being there, because she'd been in the hospice for 2 months. So he kind of got used to her not being there, but he was devastated. He called me into the farmhouse this morning, and I went in, and we're all having little cat badges because she loved cats, all having little jeweled cat badges. So he said, we want to make sure that you got one because they're just going to put them in a box for people to help themselves to as they go in for the service. And he said, we need these two are the nicest ones, so we wanted you to pick one of them, which I have. So yeah, it's just awfully sad. So, but I've been taking him food down, making sure he eats. But he said, I've lost the light to me. What did he say? I've lost the flame to my candle. He said, the love of my life, I've lost the flame to my candle. God. I was just, oh my God. And then I said, oh, that's it. He said, you don't have to wear black. I was like, really? Because I've got my black outfit ready. He said, no, don't wear black. He said, Jeanette wasn't a black kind of person. So he said, just wear colours. He said, I'm debating. I mean, he's 80, but he said, I have got a Hawaiian shirt. I'm debating wearing that, but I don't know whether people will think I'm terrible or not. I said, you know what? What would Jeanette think? If she would find it funny, put it on. And then he just burst into tears. I was just like, oh my goodness. I said, you know what? We'll get you through it. We'll get you through it. We'll get you to the other side. So yeah, so that's going to be tomorrow. So anyway, long story, convoluted, but that's why I'm not going to be doing the quiz tomorrow night. I'll do it on Saturday, and I will put a reminder in so everybody knows. Anyway, Brian, I hadn't realised that you had posted, you tagged me in a video. I only saw it today. I don't know if you've seen my comment, but wow, the Halloween, it looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Was that music? Did JC do that for you? The Don't Fear the Reaper? Because it sounded like one of her mixes, and I saw that you put thanks to JC, so I wondered whether she'd actually done that mix for you and sent it to you. Oh, Cooper, don't start, lad. This dog is being a knob. He's been doing this all day. Oh, she did 2 for you. It was wicked. And hang on a minute. Stop it. Behave, or you're going to go the dog's home. All right? Now stop. What was I going to say then? Yeah, it's. I mean, I saw the pictures from last year as well. It proper goes to town. And the thing is, the thing that I like is that I know the place because I go there every year, so I know exactly where he is and what people will see as they go past and where they'll see it from. So yeah, absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. Because you do it up for Christmas as well, don't you, Brian? Hi, Frida. Hello, my darling. Lovely to see you. There was something else I was going to say before I started going off on one. Brian and JC, what a combo. I know. We probably won't see Green Eyes in tonight because she's going through a house move. So, but obviously, I speak to her away from YouTube, and she's currently, how she was telling us all last time in chat that they're moving to Cairns, and she had 3 weeks to get everything out of this house, and Johnny is working away. So basically, poor Wendy's been having to do this herself. So she's like stressed to shit. They found, I'm not going to tell you the details, but she's found the most amazing house that they're going to be in. Oh God, she sent me the beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I hate her because I want her life. So I've not been pestering her because usually I'm sending a text and voicemail or ringing her or what have you and chatting to her. So I'm just leaving her to get on with it. But spoke to her yesterday, and yeah, it's just the final few bits and pieces now. So she'd not been online because she said the whole of Australia went down, with Wi-Fi that just affected the whole of Australia the other day. So when we were live, oh, was it when we were like, oh no, it was the day after. So yeah, she couldn't come online. So that's why, if you're wondering where she is, she's moving. But she did say, when I told her that we're going to do the quiz on Saturday rather than tomorrow, because that's what I wanted to speak to her about as well. So she will still be here, like here as in Queensland, and she's going to really try and come for the quiz. So that should be quite funny. And also, Sheila's going to be horrified. Brian, I think that you will enjoy this one. I hope everybody else enjoys it. Now, you'll know that my email address is on my on my page on here. I was debating, we can't do it for this quiz night because it's too short notice, but I think we can do it for the next quiz night, just for something really stupid. Apparently there used to be a program called Name That Tune, and remember I was saying that we would do a little intros, and you had to guess what they were, or we'd do like kiddies programs for like the 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever. Well, I've had a thought. I want us to do Name That Fart. So what I want people to do is record a fart, and it can be you, your dog, your cat, your wife, your husband, anybody, a fart. Email me the sound clip, right, with a choice of 3 things as to who it might be, and tell me who it is, right? And then I'll play them, and it'll be a multiple choice. So, hiya, Danny love. Hello. It's only a very quick one, Danny. I'm having to tell people we've got to do the quiz on Saturday night, but this is for next quiz night. So we're going to do Name That Fart. So I want people to send me a fart of, like I said, you, husband, wife, kid, dog, whatever. Give me 3 choices as to who they might be, and I'll play the farts on my next quiz night. So Sheila will be horrified, because Sheila doesn't like people farting. And do you know why this came about? And I don't care. I'm just going to say it. And if people want to think I'm common, I'm common. I was winding Sheila up on the phone. That's it, Danny. Send us a fart. I know you wouldn't do it, Sheila. But I was talking to Sheila on the phone, and I was a bit windy. So I recorded a trump and I sent it to Sheila, and she went mad at me. She proper told me off. But it gave me the thought, because she was so horrified by it. So I think we're going to do Name That Fart on the next quiz night. So there you go. Literally. Right. Oh, what's this? Kiss. It's the silent ones that are the worst. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. The worst ones, I think, I was going to say dog ones, but they're not. I think cats. Sheila, don't do it again. Fuck's sake, you're a lady. Oh, come on. You must admit it was a funny fart, though, because you weren't expecting it. I just said, it's a little message. I'd kind of reverted. I was like a 9-year-old at school again. Oh, God. No, I won't do it again to Sheila. So anyway, I don't know. What do you all think? Name that fart. Good idea? Bad idea? I think I'll laugh, because farting makes me laugh. But I think the worst farts on the planet are cat farts. Oh, God. We used to have a cat, and it used to guff like you would not believe. And I mean, I can remember my dad catched him at the back of his throat. Now, this is my dad, a lifelong soldier, a career soldier. He could have bayoneted you and not blinked. But my God, cat fart, he turned into a baby. Oh God, Brian, yeah, Blazing Saddles. More beans, Mr. Taggart. You like all the same films that I do, Brian. Like The Life of Brian and The Holy Grail and Blazing Saddles is just a classic. But these are all ones I used to watch them with my dad. Sheila, it was a farm cat, so she used to eat rabbits. She'd go and catch him. An old man's farts the day after a long night drinking Guinness. It's actually poisonous. But actually, genuinely. Oh my God. My nephew used to put a lighter near his bum and a streak of flame used to come out. Well, actually, right, I'm going to tell you this. So, when it was my dad's 50th, my dad's 50th, it just went downhill. It turned into Barclay. It was just a debacle. My dad's 50th. My brothers, they rocked up with a load of their mates from both regiments, and it turned into Squaddy Fest. Plus, all my dad's regiment were there. My Uncle Hamish, who was a maniac, because him and my dad fight every weekend. They battle. They just fight when they have a drink, and it's just, yeah. Even the local Bobby up at the back home, they just go, it's Rich and Hamish again. Just ignore him. They've left him and stepped over and brawling in the street. Because the problem is, if the local village Bobby tried to break it up, he'd get battered. So they just leave him. But yeah, towards the end of the night, one of our Peter's friends was sitting on the edge of the bar. And he's going, "Light me farts." So they kept trying to do it, and obviously he then thought it might be better to have take me pants off and do it. So I'm not kidding you. It was horrendous. Everybody was drunk at this point. We're just like, oh my goodness. And he picked his legs up in the air, his bare ass. Our Peter's got a lighter next to his bum, and this mate tried to squeeze the fart out. And he dropped a little rabbit dropping on his thumb. Oh, JC, hello. Hi. Oh, we don't see you here very often. Hello, my love. Yeah, we were talking about the music Brian used that you did for him and let him use for Halloween. His video, have you seen his videos on his channel? They're great. And it's got your Fear the Reaper song. Oh, there you go. JC, thanks for letting me use the video. They went down a tree. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we're just talking. When I do my next quiz, JC, I'm going to do name that fart. I want everybody to send me a message in. I gathered what Gaia meant. It's all right, darling. You're getting lessons off Cassius, are you, on the old typos? Yeah, it was brilliant. It was really, really good. Didn't know. I'll have a look. I'm glad they went to good use. Yeah, they look really good. Is Brian at Southern S, because I go to the same place as Brian does for his holidays. Well, Brian has got a permanent holiday home there, but I go every year. And it's amazing what he does. Absolutely amazing. Types with elbows. Stella, hello, biatch. I didn't schedule this one in. I came on because I wanted to tell everybody that I've had to ditch the quiz tomorrow night and put it on to Saturday instead. It's my friend's mum's funeral tomorrow, and it's a Scottish funeral, which is going to kind of turn into a piss up. So basically, milk on the JC house today. Oh, let me highlight you. I always forget to highlight people. So yeah, I just thought I'll just come on quickly and we'll have a little bit of an hour, a little bit of a chit chat, see how everybody is. Oh, has everybody seen Nuff Nuff's videos of in the camper van. What they called? Jen's Journeys, isn't it? The channel. And she's been to the Kelpies, and I think she was following the the Hogwarts Express, which goes over Glenfinnan, doesn't it, Brian? And into Malig, which is where I'm from originally. Yeah, Stella, you'll have missed it. Next quiz night, not Saturday, but the one in December. Name that fart. So I want you to all email me sound clips of a fart, whether it's yours, your dog's, your husband's, your kids, whatever. Yeah, well, my dad, he hates it in the summer because that's the Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Express. It's actually the Jacobean Express, isn't it, Brian? And my dad hates it when it goes into Malig, and he's like, it's a fucking tourists everywhere, fucking Harry Potter. He gets really hacked off. Oh, thank you, JC. There we go. Anybody who hasn't subscribed, please go over and sub to this lovely lady. It's Nuff Nuff, Jen. Oh, Simples as well. Hello. Yeah, Stella, if you want to do a fanny fart, that's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. I've not seen you for a bit, Simples. How are you? Stella, behave. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Genetic said not me. It's her. Not me. It's her. It's not her. It's Nuff Nuff, Jen. How have you been getting? I've not seen you, Simples, for a bit. I don't know if anybody. I'm sorry, but Simples lost Titney and she got a new puss tat. Oh, have you? Oh, and name of said puss tat? Is it a Titney the Second? Is it another monolith shitolith building Titters the Second? Oh, Morticia. Oh, lovely. So Simples has got a new puddy tat called Morticia. How's JC? Is your friend gonna replace? Well, not that. Sorry, replace is the wrong word. Is she going to get a another Ruby? Sorry, you never really got over losing your puddy tat. No, I know you don't though. You lose pets, and I mean, I found out recently that my friend JC, I used to look after her two dogs. One of them was a rescue from Romania, and he was terrified of everything. And it took me 3 months to get him, and then he loved me, and they couldn't leave him with anybody else. He was a Rottweiler cross with a Magyar hunting dog, and it looked very mastiffy, but he was as soft as shite, and he was an absolute baby. And they've lost him. He was fitting a couple of weeks ago, having massive fits, and he died. He was only 6. I'm absolutely devastated. Oh, there you go, JC. Brian's put a link in for you. Oh, maybe down the line, but nothing for him. Oh, well, I hope. Do you know what? I hope you get to have some input in that, JC, because I'm pretty sure you'll be making as much of a fuss of that dog as they do themselves. Now, there was something else. My brain's gone blank. My brain has gone blank. You've already saved them to watch later. Oh, yeah. They're really good. They're really good. I hate this when I come live and I haven't got any flipping content. Oh, yes. So, Sheila, Were we? Oh, we were going to ask. Were we going to ask Brian this privately? Should we ask Brian this because I've got Brian's email address. There was just something that I wanted to run by you, Brian. We had a couple of suggestions, but yeah, I'm thinking possibly should we do it by email initially, and then yeah, Wickham. But that's what I'm saying. Should we do it via email initially, and then put it in the chat? Yeah, whatever. Is that Mandy's vital statistics? Yeah, okay. Brian, I'm going to be sending you an email. It was just a suggestion somebody threw at me, and then we were having a chat about it, and we wanted to have a word with, but I'd rather do that away from the chat, just initially anyway. Oh, yeah. Is the putty tat doing a bit of titty sucking? Simples. Can't be doing that. Shameful. No, actually, just took a pic and she looks like I just pushed her. Oh, right. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Can you all say hello to my baby brother, please? Little shit. He's listening in. I didn't know he was listening in. He sent me a text message going, thanks for telling him about the blob of shit on my thumb. Shitty fingers. Yes. Thanks, Brian. Hi, little shit. That's Peter, the little shit. He's the youngest. Don't be too nice to him, though. We always call him Peter. Hit him and quit. Hit it and quit it. He's a dirt dog. Any single lady's looking for a handsome guy, look at him from a distance. Mr. Get in, get off, get out. Don't trust him. I don't let him go near any ladies that I know. But he is funny. I didn't know he listened in. They all know my address. I know that my dad's listened in a couple of times. I know that Richie, my other brother, he's listened in. But I didn't know Pete ever did. Why don't you come up? Come up and say hello to everybody, or are you hiding, you little turd? Yeah, good grief. Oh gosh, I didn't charge my phone. The battery's going. I might post some photos of him. I might, since I was still listening. The thing is, he thinks he's God's gift because he's got a sick pack and he's got some pecs. And he's got posing with gun photos. You know how fellas in the army do. Well, now all I can think is he has shitty fingers. Yeah. A little muck button dropped on his thumb. Oh, the dirty dog. I can't even tell you what the text message is. He's just told me to go forth and multiply. See you next Tuesday. Ta-da. That's what I've just got off it. All stories we tell on here too, and your brother's been lurking. Well, I know. I could tell you some about him. Oh, we'll tell you some now. So he's got these deformed little fingers, right? His little fingers bend out at right angles. So if you had his hand flat in front of you, the ends from his top knuckle of his little fingers stick out to the sides, right? Now, when he was a baby. I took him for a while. I was only a kid. I took him for a walk in the pram, and we had one of them big, the big Silver Cross prams, like a proper big old-fashioned pram with the big. He was facing away from me, right? Yeah. No, they're not web, but wait, this is the best, right? Smeagol feet, yeah, he's got Smeagol fingers. So I took him for a walk, and it was a bit drizzly, and I put the hood of this pram up. Anyway, he was screaming, and we were out for about 3/4 of an hour, and I'm bouncing this Silver Cross pram, and this baby he was probably about 8 months old, screaming. Got him home, and you know what? He'd put, how babies used to put the hands over the side where the hoods were. He'd put his hands were over. I'd put the hood up on it with those big metal snappers. They'd snap. His little fingers were stuck, one on each side, and I'd actually they never healed straight. So he's got these little deformed little fingers. That's down to big sister Jax. Sorry, Pete, but yeah. I did, Stella. I did. And they've never healed. They were broken, but they kind of, because obviously I think it was more like a green stick than anything, and they bent. So they healed deformed. But yeah, they go out at an angle. But I know, yes, screaming. And I was like, he's really naughty, he won't shut up. And his fingers were stuck in the pram. Oh gosh. And can I just say, I'm got poor thing forever. Oh, he doesn't let me forget it, Jen. He doesn't let me forget it at all. No, he doesn't. They stick out naturally simples. And can I just say, I'm going to trademark that story in case anybody else uses it. It's mine. All right. Scarred and deformed. I can tell you another one, or maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, shitty bendy fingers. Imagine getting directions. Oh my Lord. Well, if you're still listening, Pete, I bet you're glad you walked into this chat tonight. Oh, good grief. Well, I'll have to tell you what I did today as well. Because Wickham found this really funny. Hang on. That's like when I sat on my mum's handbag when I was little and my brothers and sisters were pulling it from each side and the buckle had ripped an hole in your ass crack. Right, no left. This way, guys. Oh, God. Imagine genetic code forward. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm going to die. I know, Simples. This... Oh, crikey. When's your next live going to be, JC? I love your lives. Oh, God. It's killing me, Simples, because I had COVID again. Well, you'd actually like, I can't tell you what it is, but you'd actually find very oh no, fuck it, I'm going to tell you because it's a little gift for one of me me sister from another mister. You're going to puke. Wiccan, because I thought about her and then it made me laugh because I thought about you as well. I've got her a makeup bag just as a little thank you for something she's done for me. Got her a little makeup bag, and on the front of it says, "Could be makeup, could be weed." I thought, yeah, that's got your name on it. I should get one for you as well, JC. Get one for our Peter. Your fingers are fucked up, man. Oh, God. Yeah, never mind about gonna puke on her. She nearly made me heave before that one. Dirty cow. I'm not even going to tell you what she was talking about. Well, she was talking about deformed fucking feet. And obviously my feet are slightly deformed because I was a ballet dancer, so I was up on points from an early age. And then on top of that, so yeah, Pokey Peter. JC's would be, it could be weed or it could be weed. Yeah, I wonder if they did. Yeah, they could do an amended one, could it? Yes, you. It just made me laugh. Could be makeup, could be weed. Oh my goodness, Munter. Who, me? Oh, do you know, we needed this giggle, didn't we? It's just been so stressful lately, life in general. And I'm too cold. Oh, gosh. I'm spending far too much money on that bloody Temu. Oh, my God. I've ordered another load of shit, bloody stuff last night. So... another 40 quid. But you see, I keep looking at it because it says what I've saved. I'm like, oh, I've saved £90, but I've spent 40 that I didn't need to, but I've saved £90. And listen to this, guess what I've got? And I need one. I desperately need one. It's a light for your bog. You put it over, you know, under the seat, especially if you've got a man in the house who lifts the bog seat up. Sorry for those across the pond, that's a toilet. You lift the toilet seat up and the light comes on in the bog. Now, my friend's got one and she said she's not even used the toilet light forever. So I've ordered myself one. They're all these different colours. Yeah, in the bog. You put it over. So the unit's on the outside of the bog and this little stick thing goes over the rim of the bog and the seat goes on top of it, and when you've picked the seat up, the light comes on. Oh, thank you, Wiccan. Yeah, it's shite. Get one for Peter to check his fingers. Don't turn the lights on, it wakes you up. Well, that's it. I don't want it. So this thing, and you can have it like a subtle blue or something. So I've got a bog light. I'm just hoping that because I like fluorescent blue. I'm just hoping though that it's not a bit like one of those black lights, you know, when they put a fluorescent light on and it shows like shit stains and blood and jizz and piss or whatever it is on bed sheets in hotels. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to tell my brother to go and fuck himself because he's sending me all these bloody messages. Give me 1 second, darling. Right, done it. The knob. Right. JC said, not sure about the next live. I'm too busy currently enjoying watching Scissorhand's Manic Meltdown, frenzy and epic failure of an example of how not to quit you. Oh, do you know what? I saw something about that. I can't remember who showed it me. And they said that dirty dipshit, he'd commented and like, oh, there's another one who's left but hasn't. Come on, Pokey Pete. No, I've told him to bugger off now. He's been a mardy arse. Andrew Huberman has helped me stay asleep, listen to his podcast. Oh, I've just remembered now. Do any of you listen to Linda Moulton Howe, Earth Files? I know Stella does. But as you all know, I love the Dogman stuff. Right, she's got 2 stories on. If you go onto her videos, she has got JC. She's totally gone raged in the head, freak. Yeah, she's got an issue about genetic code. She doesn't like being called out. She's a turd. She just doesn't know when to cut her losses and quit while she's ahead. Absolutely, JC. That's it. Yes, sorry, anyway. So Linda Moulton Howe, she's got 2 videos up. One of them is about a dog man that is being used by the US military. This guy was attacked by it. He shot it. I think he killed it. And then he was arrested, and the FBI or whatever were, they were all over him like a rash. And then, I'm going to make me sleepy tea and have a wee in the dark. Well, make sure you don't wee over the edge, Simples. You need a light in your toilet. And then the other one is, do you all remember me telling you about Paul Sinclair and Wolflands, which is now available incidentally on Amazon? Well, Paul Sinclair, she's actually talking about Wolflands, and she has Paul Sinclair giving a telephone interview, and then she shows clips of his film. So that's really interesting if anybody wants to go over there and have a look, especially if you want to, because I think her voice sends me to sleep, Simples. She's lovely to listen to. Make sure you don't get tea and wee. I know that could be pretty tragic, Brian, couldn't it? Your arse will find it. Doberman. Yes, AD has gone, Simples. He's been gone a couple of months now, JC, I think. At least a month, isn't it? Yeah, he's gone. All his channels are down. He's on another platform now, which I can't remember what it's called. It's not Discord, is it? It's something else. A month and a half. Thank you. Yeah, so he's gone, which really should have put an end to everything else, and it hasn't. So, whatever. But Rumble, thank you. Thanks, Jen. Jen, can't even speak. Twatch. Twitch. Yeah, so just basically because we're coming up to Christmas and everybody has just had an absolute belly full, I am now having nothing to do with any of it anymore. This is just going to be fun time every time, and anything goes, and we can talk about anything and have a laugh. Like you see, take the piss out of my family, not a problem. If they dare to come in again. The platform that zero vulnerable old ladies flock to. Oh, is that right? Is it like a younger person's platform, Genetic? See, I don't know, because I don't, funny enough, I mean, most people my age, they're on everything, LinkedIn and Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and Twitch and Discord. And I'm not, mainly because of my job, but I only have 2 online presences. One's here and the other one is Twitter or X. That's it. Saga, you cheeky shit you are, Brian. Shut up. Oh, thank you. Thank you, love. That's really kind of you. Yeah, I'd rather just have a laugh and take the piss out of everybody. I mean, I hope you can make our quiz at some point. I'm doing the I'm doing the quiz night on Saturday, but the next quiz night, the December one, which should be the first Friday of December, that will be where we do Name That Fart. So, oh, is it a right-wing platform? I didn't know. I didn't know about that. JC, me too. I feel so much more lighter without the hassle these days. Yeah, and I think a lot of us have had a really stressful year. If you look back at the year, we've got, and I'm not going to go into people's personal lives, but you know, you've got Wiccan, Sheila, JC, Bryant, Frieda, everybody has had Simples. Everybody's either gone through a stressful time or a loss, or you know, just horrible. And I'm not finishing the year off on horrible. You know, I've had a crap year, but it's turning out absolutely brilliant now. Like I said in my video the other day, the wheel turns. It doesn't matter how shitty things are. You'll come full circle and you'll be back on top in no time. I will eat a big tin of beans for your fart night. I actually asked, I'm going to admit it, I sent the fart to Frieda as well. Hey, JC, you know, if you ever want to do, if you want to have a sound clip in any of your music videos of a fart, ask me, because I did a cracker. I sent it to Sheila and she bollocked me. She went absolutely mad. We just want a happy Christmas and want good things for our mates and families. All that's left are the stalker obsessed types who don't want the AD to end. Yeah, that is it. Exactly, Genetic. Exactly. Because they've got there's nothing, there's no content without stirring up drama or talking about and dredging it up and poking us all. There's no content whatsoever. It's boring. You should make that fart sound a ringtone and sell that shit. Yeah, probably. It was. Come on, ladies, though, admit, the people who heard that fart, wasn't it a good one? I thought that pun would have been intended, love. You're too quick. Well, what's it? I know, fuck's sake, fancy opening a voice clip and hearing Kiss's cheeks rattle. And I knew it was real. I was mortified. You can, I know, Frieda, I think you can do better. And I think that Simples would be able to do better as well. Just not interested in any more fights with anyone. No, I know. I think we've all kind of. Do you know, this is really funny because I can see those poop emojis on screen, JC. But on my phone, it actually says genetic code, face, fuchsia, poop, shape, face, fuchsia, poop, shape, all with hyphens in between every word. At least you're trying to improve. Yes. Frieda, you can, yeah. This is why I just think it would be really funny because I'm so childish. And when I sent that fart sound, I was howling. I was absolutely howling. It was the most childish, pathetic thing ever. And I couldn't stop laughing. And that's why I thought it's actually quite, I don't know what it is, but most of the English speaking world piss themselves laughing when somebody drops the guts. So that's where I'm going with that one. How'd you capture one though? I've recorded it on my phone, Simples. I put it onto voice recorder because I felt it brewing and I thought, right, here we go. I put the phone there and off it went. If she improved on that fart, she would have shat herself. I don't think I could play it. I don't know how to do it. Shall I try and play it? Let's give all the pearl clutches something to be horrified by. I'll try not to knock myself out. If I knock myself off, I'll come straight back. Hang on. Let's see. Dumpty dum dum dum. Hopefully I won't lose myself. Let me see. Oh, hang on. As you can tell, I'm not very right. See if you can hear this. Let me know. Are you ready? Did you hear that one? Oh, Joe! Oh, my Joe! Right, I'm going to try it again. Okay. Did you get it that time? And again. Right, I'll stop now. Oh, Julia, hi! No, well, it was a bit of a squeaky bum moment, JC. I wasn't sure. God kiss. They made pills for that. Hey, Lady Witch. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just being so... Yeah, but you've got to remember, Simples, I'm only a little girl. You know, if I was a bit bigger, I might have done a bigger trump, but it was funny enough just to send to people. Sorry, Sheila. Anyway, how are you doing, Julia? I've not seen you for ages. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to see everybody. And Lady Witch, have you heard from Mick yet? Otherwise, I'll give him a little prod. In the nicest possible way, of course. Screw Frida Batteries, kiss my ex who must do better. I know, it is pretty pathetic, isn't it? I'll try. Not cabbage blasting as you. See, we can have a whole live on Trumps. Wow. But yeah, it horrified. Sheila went mad at me. So I just thought, you know what? It's funny. It's a bit of a joke. We can have a laugh. And I watched what did I watch yesterday? Waking Ned Divine. Has everybody seen it? I mean, I know it's an older film, but if you haven't seen it, you must watch it. I was screaming laughing here. I didn't see anything. I may have to send a different email since that one doesn't seem to be working. Oh, right. Okie dokie. I can... Well, Lady Witch, do you want me to email you Mick's email address and you can contact him directly? Would that help? Just it might recommend insurance for that call. For that cell phone, if not already, a done deal before proceeding with... I know. Well, the thing is, I picked the phone up and then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have put that near my face in case it ponged, but it didn't. I was all right. You eat a shitload of veg. Oh, we know you do, don't you? Julia, not getting notifications, not heard from anyone, been busy with daughter's new... Oh, yes, of course. Did the move go okay, Julia? And fart insurance. Oh, my goodness, the mind boggles. The mind boggles. Oh, do you know, my brother's so salty. He's still whining. I think he just wants the attention. Do you know what I think he wants me to do? Put his photo up because he thinks all the women are going to be falling over him. He's so conceited. It's unreal. There are very few people on this planet as conceited as my youngest brother. I'll give him his due. He's very attractive. I don't say that in a banjo playing, you know, one eye in the middle of my forehead sort of way, but he knows it. Are we having a kebab, Brian? Lovely. Plenty of chili sauce. His little fingers will have flared up. Yeah. Do you know, I wonder if he managed to itch his arse all right. Hi, Shane. How are you doing, love? You watched the Milli Vanilli documentary that Paramount released recently. Absolutely loved it. Always loved the music, controversy or not. What did they sing? Milli Vanilli. Lady Witch saying, JC, where is it? Did a Scissorhands actually left YouTube? I'm just going to message our Pete again and tell him to stop flipping messaging me while I'm live. You made a huge pot of beans the other day, Joe. More beans, Mr. Taggart. Get them eaten and do name that fart on the December one. I don't want you all to let me down. Shane, you've missed it. For the December quiz, we're going to do the quiz night on Saturday night this week, not tomorrow because I'm at a funeral. But scratch his arse and balls with one hand. Oh, Brian! God almighty. 90s group that became huge worldwide, known for Girl, You Know It's True, Blame It on the Rain, Girl, I don't think I know any of those. I don't think I know any of those. Oh, you watched the Pendle Hill UFO. Yes, the one that was, what was his name, that Mick did, the interview that Mick did, Julia. Just give me a second. Grow up, you little turd. Right, that should have got rid of him. Ta-da! Old spacky fingers. Controversy being the faces fronting the band were not the actual singers. Now, didn't that happen with that? There was a group, I used to dance to this song, actually. It was one of the sets we used to do. Ride on Time by Black Box. And she was a beautiful, slim black girl with all braids in her hair. I remember watching this old video. Might have been from something like the 90s, maybe. And wasn't the controversy with that because it was actually a larger black lady, wasn't it, who was actually the singer for Black Box. Joe, don't be embarrassed. I still play my 10-minute version of Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You. I'm going to need to, yeah, Martha Walsh was the actual singer. Thank you. But I remember that because I made a comment about her, and somebody in the dance troupe was saying that weren't her. I was like, what? They said that wasn't her singing. Oh, hi, Cassia. Oh, love, are you all right? Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling so good, love. Everybody send healing thoughts to Cassius. Hi, Linda. How are you, love? Oh, she's in the Weather Girls. Oh, I didn't know that. What should I say? Love O'Brien's sense of humour. He even said he had a ginger minge in the last live. He got it wrong, but was funny as fuck. Don't ever change. Oh, yeah, that was when you said you didn't like beards. Well, the thing is, though, he's... You made homemade mushy peas. Well, Shane, make some more homemade mushy peas for the December one. And we're doing Name That Fart, and you can send me some some sound clips of farts, and we have to get people guessing what they are. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, Linda. Oh, I don't like it when people are poorly, because Paula's not been so good either, has she? Oh, get well soon. You've been ropey lately too. I know Sheila has. Sheila said, Shane, don't. Cassius, December's quiz. Well, this quiz is going to be Saturday night, but December's quiz, we're doing Name That Fart. All right? Don't let me down. Ignore Sheila. She's being the moral and virtuous one tonight. We're not having it. Everybody thinks, and I played. In fact, I'm going to do it again just because it's going to annoy Sheila. Just because it's going to annoy Sheila. Here is my fart. And again. Sorry, Sheila. Right, I won't do it anymore. I'm sorry, Sheila. Cassie's types with elbows and Peter shake with fingers. Yeah. They shouldn't, Sheila. They shouldn't. It is a man thing. However, I'm all for equality. Women's lib and all that jazz. Okay? Well, I'm only little Linda. It was a bit tight. Thank you, Wiccan. Wiccan stool. Were you talking about poo now? With you and Kiss making a vid in the car at the same. Wasn't it funny that was really, it freaked me out a bit, that did, Cassius, that we both did at virtually. I mean, if you look on mine, I made mine at 8:30 in the morning, but I only uploaded it later on because I was busy. And then there she is, exactly the same time. That was the weirdest thing. That's I'm sorry, Sheila. Right, I'm not going to do it anymore. All right. No one like me at the bakery if he eat pot of mushy peas the next day. I mean, IBS, you either let it out or you die. Still as baps. Oh, Cassius, don't ever change. We love you just as you are. Because I'll tell you what, some of these lives, they wouldn't be as funny if it wasn't for Cassius and Brian. Because and when they get going together, they're like the worst double act ever. They're so funny. So neither of you, don't ever change. This is a portion of a fantastic documentary speaking about Black Box, CNC Music Factory, etc., called Milli Vanilli Were Not the Only Imposters. Oh, thank you. Thank you, JC. I'll highlight that on screen. Oh, do you as well, Shane? Oh, gosh. I had a friend who suffered from that. And she ended up, she was in a terrible state, to be honest. Because she actually had an abscess in her intestines and she'd been ignoring it, and the doctor because she was a lifelong sufferer of IBS, so the doctor was treating her for the IBS. She ended up in hospital. They had to do a temporary colostomy with her. They had to remove this section of her intestine because it was so it was like dying, basically. I don't know if it was necrosis or whatever, but anyway, they had to do that. And because they'd had to remove it, they had to give her a temporary colostomy bag. You know, now bear in mind, this is the girl of 31. And anyway, so she did that. I think she had the colostomy bag for, I can't remember, it was like 8 weeks, 12 weeks, something like that. And then they reversed it and she's okay now. But yeah, it was touch and go. She was so poorly. Hi, Lisa. How are you, love? Hope you're all right. They thought your stomach ulcer was IBS. Oh, God. Oh, Wiccan. Hi, Barbara. Hello, lovely. You didn't know we were live. Oh, well, I didn't schedule it. Well, I kind of scheduled it, but very last minute, only because we're not doing the quiz tomorrow. We're doing it on Saturday. I'm at a funeral tomorrow, and I'll probably get pissed because it's a Scottish funeral and they're having a ceilidh, and I don't want to say I'm going to do a live and then me let people down. So rather than do that, I've bumped it to Saturday. So I hope that's okay with you all. So that's why I just came on tonight. But I'm really upsetting Sheila because I was playing me fart down the phone, which will probably give everybody a good laugh, but whatever. So yeah, and we're talking about Milli Vanilli and Black Box and Cassius coming in, and Cassie's been not so well and Linda's not been so well. So and Shane has been making mushy peas. And who else? Joe Mardre is going to do beans. And Julia's popped in. We've not seen Julia for ages. Julie's been helping her daughter with a house move. So this is quite nice, actually. I'm glad everybody's popped in. I'm glad. It's just turning into a nice bit of a reunion because we've not all been together for such a long time. So I just hope that most of you can make it on Saturday. I'm going to try and do it a little later because of Green Eyes. I'll probably do it like 8:30ish because of the time difference. And I know Green Eyes because she's stressed anyway doing this house move. So it'll be nice if she can come in. We don't do it too early. You could have had a pissed up live. Well, you might do, Shane. I may end up coming live tomorrow night and talking absolute, well, I was going to say I always talk bollocks, don't I? Even more bollocks. I just didn't want to make a false promise. I'll not fall out with you over it, Kiss. It's okay. I know. Sorry. No, but I know you didn't like it, but I just did it anyway. But that's just me. You got your first snowfall of the year. Oh, my God. Oh, Green, there she is. Sweetie. Well, Genetic, we think, well, apparently we are due to get quite horrendous snow coming in. And my cousin lives in Vancouver. And he sent me some videos in the past. I mean, you guys get it. Something wicked, don't you? You've just got up. Well, I was saying before about, we were hoping that you would come in. Well, you're hoping to be able to come to join the quiz on Saturday night. And I was saying to everybody, we probably wouldn't see you because of the one, that the internet had all gone down, and two, that you're doing this crazy house move. Cassie's Brian, I was watching Kisses last night. Missed and saw you were talking about the fireworks and petrol bombs getting thrown in Riddle. The place will know. Do you know why? Why would they do that, Cassius? Oh, Lady Witch, keep it up there, please. We've been dodging it for a few months now. Well, yeah, because you're not far away there, are you, in Michigan? I mean, what was it over, Cassius? Was it just people being knobheads? Most of it melted as there was more this morning, but here's a snow view of Parliament Hill. Oh, there we go. Let's highlight that one of JC's. Oh, gosh, I did the wrong one. Sorry. I highlighted Julie by accident. Had heavy hailstones last night. They hurt when they hit us. Oh, gosh, where was that, Julia? Was that over Burnley way, where you are, or were you out and about somewhere else? It's getting out of hand now. I wonder how they would feel if their house went up and the fire brigade said, fuck off. Yeah. Well, gosh, well, we had over here, because I'm back over this neck of the woods now, Julia. So I'm not a million miles from you, and up on the tops. Gosh, we've got nothing between us and Yorkshire, and we were getting battered for the last 3 days. Sheila says that looks like Bradford Town Hall. Does it? I'll have to look later because I can't. Unfortunately, I can't look at links while I'm live. I spoke Julia as well. I'm glad you're in because I spoke to Mick McLaren. Was it last week? Well, it's a few days ago anyway. Am I still okay to pass your details over to him, please, for him to get in touch with you directly? I remember last time you said it was okay, but obviously you've had a lot of stuff going on in the meantime. I just want to check if it's still okay and I can pass him over because I think it's your Paul's email address you'd sent to me. Is that still the case to send it through to that one? Oh, thank you, Julia. That's very kind of you. Thank you. And again, if you're telling a story, like I said, because he's wanted to speak to Lady Witch, you don't have to tell your story. You know, Mick's happy to tell your story for you. So, you know, if you're not comfortable, Mick's quite happy to do that. Do you know Canada saved the UK from bad snowfalls? Yeah, they're our buffer, aren't they? Unless it hits further south. And then it's just straight across the Atlantic from New York, isn't it? Sorry, I started to respond to you a while back. This to Lady Witch. Got sidetracked with music talk. In answer to your question, that crackpot doesn't even know if she's coming or going. Oh, you're on about Scissorhands. JC, one of my friends emigrated to Canada. They had to come back, couldn't stand the bitter winters. I would love it, Frida. But I mean, I've seen, you know, my cousin Ron is in Vancouver. And when we got snowed in here in 2013, and I mean snowed in, he rang me up and I think I'd sent him a message, then he rang me and he was laughing. And I said, "What's the matter with you?" He said, "I'm just in the bar." He said, "I'm in the bar downtown Vancouver." He said, "And we're watching the news of the UK that you've all ground to a halt." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's really bad. We've got these really deep snow drifts." And he went, "Fuck off, watch your screen." And he then sent me photographs of Canada where these snow drifts were like 30 feet high and a road had been cut right through them. And he said, "None of us can't get to work anymore." And he said, "You fuckers." He said, "Literally the whole of the UK has ground to a standstill with 6 inches of snow." What the fuck? I was like, yeah, when you put it like that, it kind of makes us look like we're really pathetic. Oh, she didn't know. JC didn't know that. At least we're good for something. Right, who's Nobbens, Cassie? So are we talking about the people who are setting fires or are we talking about Canadians? Got to make it clear. I don't know if you're behind in chat or not. or the English. Either or. So, my phone is, hang on a minute, Frida. Yeah, here in Ottawa, we literally get 100 degrees C either side of the thermometer, plus 40 in summer, minus 40 in the winter. Shit bags. Don't need much of an excuse to have a duvet day. I know today feels like it should be a duvet day. Snowfall in the 70s was bad. I just, we had, excuse me, here where I live, we had 2009, 2010. This was like just before Christmas. 2011 was bad in the January. Then 12 was all right. And then 2013, shit me. And it started coming down in March. And my birthday's at the end of March. It was actually on my birthday. The drifts, I've never seen anything like it. And I was in the process of moving house. I had to leave it for 2 months. We were snowed in. We couldn't get in or out of the village. It was, I mean, I had a Land Rover and I wasn't too bad. I was in my Discovery, but it was just horrendous. Never seen anything like it. And in the June, there was still snow under the hedgerows, right up at the tops in June that year. So that shows how much. And obviously, being so high up, it was colder. But fuck, it was a bad one. That. Yeah, we do, Frida. We do moan about the weather here far too much. But we're Brits. That's what Brits do, apparently. We whinge about the weather. 3 inches of snow is up past your waist, shorty. Oh, he's here again. He's here again. You cut me deep, Brian. You've cut me deep. Well, JC, that's the same with Scotland. You know, always say that up at my dad's. You can't, 4 seasons in one day. You never know what it's going to do in the Highlands. Could not handle all the rain you get in the UK. It depends where you are, though. You know, some areas aren't that bad. I mean, like Manchester, that valley, the Irwell Valley, that's pissy wet, isn't it? Yorkshire northeast gets it quite a bit. Beast from the East in 2018. That didn't really affect us here, though, Brian. It was weird. It was cold, but we've had colder. In hang on, was it 2000? Yeah, 2009. It hit -16 up here. Same in Ireland, 4 seasons in one day. There you go. Name that tune. Who sang that? 4 seasons in one day. First answer. Pew! Oh, Linda goes to bed in one season and wakes up in another. We're the highest point between Glasgow and Edinburgh. Always snows first. Right, yeah. Ken Dodd, get off with you. Sheffield, yes. Sheffield does. And you're not a million miles away from our Sheila either. Ken Dodd. Crowded. There you go, Brian. I was listening to Crowded House before. So much rain here. That's why our country is so green. The Emerald Isle. Wonder how Shirl survives in Alaska. It's like the North Pole. Oh, is Michigan the same, Lady Witch? 4 seasons. My most unfavourite band, Crowded House. Oh, well, do you know what? I do like one of their songs, and I was listening to him before. Better Be Home Soon. I love that song. I love it. Haven't you, Sheila? Haven't listened to, I actually like Crowded House. They're Australian group, aren't they? Caught up now. You was 5 minutes behind. Good. So well, I've done an hour and a half nearly. That's not so bad because I was only going to come on for a quick hour. But this has been lovely, everybody coming in. Thank you so much. I think we all needed it. We needed a bit of a giggle. And I will, like I said, I'm going to send, I'll send you that email, Brian, when I get off. One of the girls will have to remind me though, because I need to go to the gym before it gets too late as well. I either get up early, if I wake up, which I was talking to Wicken about earlier today, if I wake up about 5 o'clock, it's pitch black here anyway, so it's too early for me to put the horses out. It's too dark for me to go and walk the dog. So I go down the gym and I'll get an hour in, and then get back and have like a protein shake or something and then do my stuff. But I decided I'm wanting to, I want to go tonight because I'm not sleeping great. And I thought, well, if I can tire myself out, so if I go and do a few kilometers on the treadmill, I've been doing though. There's this challenge, and it's called the 12-3-30. But I've kind of upped the ante a bit. And it's supposed to be on the treadmill, you put it at 12, like incline. You are walking at 3 miles an hour, which is about 6K. And you do it for 30 minutes. So it's the 12-3-30. But what I'm doing is 15, 6, 40. So I'm basically trying to run. It's killing me because my knee's knackered after my surgery, but whatever, I'll get there. I've not managed the 40 yet properly because I keep having to kind of go back to a walk for a bit. So, but I mean, I've only got little legs, so trying to like trying to kind of yomp at 5 miles an hour. Sorry, 5 or 6 kilometers an hour. It's not like a run for me anyway. So that's what I'm trying to do. So that if I do it later, I can probably get some sleep. Don't Dream It's Over always annoyed me for some reason. They never made it huge over. Oh, I forgot about that being their song as well. Don't dream it's over. Hey now, hey now. Loved that song. Sorry, and you didn't like it, and I shouldn't have sung it. Got a friend who lives in Norway 6 months of the year. He said I can stop at his log cabin in the winter. Shane, do it. My cousins have cabin up in the mountains, and I've been and spent winter in Norway. Not the whole of the winter, but I've been and spent, like a month in Norway in the winter, and it is amazing. We've seen the Northern Lights. We've gone bloody ice pool plunging, which is fucking crazy. Saunas. I'm not going to discuss the sauna again. All you have to do is ask Brian and Cassius. They will actually say, and Green Eyes, I'm not to discuss saunas in Norway. It got us in a lot of trouble the last time. Been thinking about going to our local pool Thursday nights, ladies only, sunbed and swim session. Miss the sunshine in wintertime, so it'd be good. Oh, yeah, that would be really good, Sheila. I just think that in winter, we all tend to hibernate. I do. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I'm going to end up like a slob. So I'm just going to go and batter it. I can't do any horse riding in the winter. Sheila, is that not dangerous? Water and electricity don't mix. Oh, you don't get snow there. Have to drive to the tub. Oh, do you, Joe? I know, but look where you're living. Look where you're living. Hey, Scissor Hands and Cartoon Loom, please carry on providing us all the extreme comedy on how not to successfully quit YouTube. Oh, are they both leaving, are they, Genetic Code? Ugh. Brian. Oh, gosh, excuse me. You could come as Mandy or Sarah. Oh, yeah, I'm a troll. I know. I've always been a troll. Dar likes to call me one anyway. I'm a troll bitch, according to Dar. Oh, yeah, of course, Green Eyes, you won't get it. Yeah, but you could get snow if you just popped over to New Zealand, couldn't you? What, the song's in your head now? What troll? I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm just a troll bitch. That's all it is. That's all. Should we sing it for JC? Just to give you a proper earworm. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world falls in. I think that's right. They want to build a wall between us. You know they won't win. And I slaughtered it for you. May as well just caught yourself. Sorry. Hey now, Green Eyes, looking out at the snow and a mulled wine. Oh, yeah. Your dogs have just run away. Cheeky buggers. Not a problem. I can laugh at myself. I don't care. You can all take the piss out of me for farting and may as well just go. What the fuck? Right, guys. Well, my phone is about to die. I've got 3%, and at the moment, it just kind of it doesn't give me any warning. You know, normally it gets to 1% and it goes beep, this phone is going to shut down in 30 seconds. It's just started to shut off. Joe, Cooper walked away. He got off the sofa and went in the kitchen. Right. So everybody, thank you so much. I know it was a very short one. I know I am Frida. I had to torture her. You're off to bed as well. Oh, Brian, thank you so much for coming in. Thanks, folk. So appreciate the belly up. Oh, thank you for coming in, JC. It's lovely to see you. Yeah, Green Eyes, you will piss yourself at some of the stuff we covered. And Linda, I'm glad to see you, and I hope we see you Saturday if we can. Julia, Cassius, Brian, Lady Witch, Joe, Frida, Shane. Who else have I missed? Simples, Wiki. Oh gosh, if I've missed anyone, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And yeah, see you all for quiz night on Saturday night. Please be there or be square. I will put a date in, a reminder, and then yeah, if I get back in time tomorrow after this Kaylee and the piss up for the funeral, I might come on drunk, but otherwise it will be Saturday. All right, guys and gals, love you lots like jelly tots. Thank you for coming in, and see you all on the bright side.